After the visions of the dragon and the beasts in chapters 12 or 13, John now sees hope and victory. The Lamb and the 144,000. John sees Jesus, the Lamb, standing on Mount Zion with 144,000 faithful followers symbolizing God's people. They have God's name on their foreheads, meaning they belong fully to Him. They sing a new song that only the redeemed can learn, the takeaway. It's a reminder that no matter how strong evil looks, God's people are secure in His care, marked as His own. Revelation 14 reads, "Then I looked, and behold, on Mount Zion stood the Lamb, and with Him 144,000 who had His name and His Father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven like the roar of many waters and like the sound of loud thunder. The voice I heard was like the sound of harpists playing on their harps. And they were singing a new song before the throne and before the 4 living creatures and before the elders. No one could learn that song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. It is these who have not defiled themselves with women, for they are virgins. It is these who follow the Lamb wherever He goes. These have been redeemed from mankind as first fruits for God and the Lamb, and in their mouth no lie was found, for they are blameless." 3 angels' messages. John sees 3 angels flying and making announcements. The first angel tells the world to worship God, the Creator, because judgment is coming. The second angel declares that Babylon, representing corrupt world systems, has fallen. The third angel warns against worshipping the beast and taking its mark. Choosing the beast leads to destruction, but choosing God leads to eternal life. The takeaway: God gives the world clear choices. Follow Him and live, or follow the beast and face judgment. It's like saying, don't compromise, pick your side. Then I saw another angel flying directly overhead with an eternal gospel to proclaim to those who dwell on earth, to every nation and tribe and language and people. And he said with a loud voice, "Fear God and give Him glory, because the hour of His judgment has come, and worship Him who made heaven and earth, the sea and the springs of water." Another angel, a second, followed, saying, "Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great, she who made all nations drink the wine of the passion of her sexual immorality." And another angel, a third, followed them, saying with a loud voice, "If anyone worships the beast and its image and receives a mark on his forehead or on his hand, he also will drink the wine of God's wrath, poured full strength into the cup of His anger. And he will be tormented with fire and sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment goes up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, these worshippers of the beast and its image, and whoever receives the mark of its name." Here is a call for the endurance of the saints, those who keep the commandments of God and their faith in Jesus. Blessed are the faithful. A voice from heaven says, "Blessed are those who die in the Lord from now on. They will rest from their labor, for their deeds will follow them." The takeaway: staying faithful to Jesus is never wasted. Even if it's hard, God sees your faithfulness and promises rest and reward. And I heard a voice from heaven saying, "Write this: Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord from now on. Blessed indeed, says the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, for their deeds follow them." The harvest of the earth. Finally, John sees Jesus with a sickle, ready to harvest the earth. 2 harvests happen, one of the faithful and one of judgment. The takeaway: it's a picture that one day God will separate those who are His from those who rebel. It's both hopeful and sobering. Then I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and seated on the cloud, one like a son of man, with a golden crown on his head and a sharp sickle in his hand. And another angel came out of the temple, calling with a loud voice to him who sat on the cloud,
"Put in your sickle and reap, for the hour to reap has come, for the harvest of the earth is fully ripe."
So he who sat on the cloud swung his sickle across the earth, and the earth was reaped. Then another angel came out of the temple in heaven, and he too had a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar, the angel who has authority over the fire. And he called with a loud voice to the one who had the sharp sickle, "Put in your sickle and gather the clusters from the vine of the earth, for its grapes are ripe." So the angel swung his sickle across the earth and gathered the grape harvest of the earth and threw it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. And the winepress was trodden outside the city, and blood flowed from the winepress as high as a horse's bridle for 1,600 stadia. The big picture of Revelation 14, this chapter balances warning and hope. It shows that God's people are marked, secure and blessed, while evil will not last forever. For a young person today, it's a reminder: stand firm in your faith. The world will pull at you, but God's side is the winning side.